Okay, we got another question here. It's from Bruce. Thank you, Bruce, for joining us today. He's asking, what can we do to reverse the division sown by the media and groups like the Black Lives Matter, that only want to divide Canadians along racial lines? Yeah, that's a tough one, Bruce. I'm glad you brought it up. It's we have a policy on our website. We encourage people to go to it. It's on political correctness. Go to nationalcitizensalliance.ca, go to our policy section, and look up our political correctness policy. And that's something we deal with there, Bruce. And it's not just these the media and groups like that. As far as we're concerned, it's being pushed, Bruce, by the government itself, the political correct agenda. And we saw that recently with the hijab hoax. And we can see how they're catering to ISIS fighters, they're catering to terrorists like Omar Qatar, yet our veterans are just pushed aside. This is part of the globalism and cultural. It's called cultural inversion. Everything is being turned upside down. They're pushing sexual identity in our schools. They're basically robbing us of our spirit, our identity, anything that entwines our ethnic culture. Everything is coming back to globalism. So this is something everyone needs to be aware of. And if we don't stop it, we're just going to head over the abyss. Canada is going to become a globalist village. We're all going to be divided and controlled by a top-down globalist autocrat, like we already have in the Parliament. So that's and it's going to be even worse. The UN's going to be involved, and there's the one world government is about having one currency, and and using technology to control people. So, this is a very troubling times, and certainly Canada, we don't want to be contributing to this. That's the ultimate tyranny, to have a one world government. Can you imagine that? It'd be terrible. And Canada would cease to exist. As the current Prime Minister said, this is how serious the situation is. The current Prime Minister said Canada's the first post-national globalist state. That's how bad. It's been going on. We've been asleep for decades. And we've been flipping back from liberal to conservative, but they're both the same thing. They're operating under the globalist establishment. That's what people need to realize. This country is off the rails, and that's why we're here today. We have a lot of members across Canada who are very concerned about what's going on, and we're fighting back. And we need the people's help.